It's Chicago Harness Racing. Chicago Harness Racing is brought to you by Miller High Life, the best comes shining through. By Everell Chevrolet and Chrysler Plymouth. And by the Illinois Department of Agriculture, supporting harness racing throughout the state.
Good evening and welcome to Chicago Harness Racing. We're going to be looking at the racing action from Tuesday night, and it was another thrilling night. You can rest yourself assured of that, isn't it?
I had a good night.
Mm-hmm. Well, you always get lucky at Maywood.
Easiest track for me to handicap.
Maybe that's our new slogan. And then we're going to be handicapping tonight, Wednesday, Girls' Night Out, invitational handicap for fillies and mares. Post positions were drawn by groups, and that's easy for me to say. But let's go to the racing action from Tuesday night. Over $800,000 was the total combined handle. That's something to get thrilled about, too. But we did have a fast track. 5-year-olds and under, they're non-winners of 2,000 last 6 starts. Those are the conditions for the first race. There's a field of 8. They're trotters. And here's the call of track announcer Tony Salvaro.
It's American Reliance with the lead. On the outside, it's Witch in the north. Then second, Captain's Glory. Off stride is OJ. Now they're in the final eighth of a mile. Your leader is American Reliance and Captain's Glory. Here they come trotting for home, American Reliance. But here comes Captain's Glory. Captain's Glory on the outside to challenge for the lead. American Reliance, Captain's Glory. On the inside, it's American Reliance, Captain's Glory, and Candace Kay. American Reliance, Captain's Glory. Candace Kay is third.
And the victor goes to number 4, American Reliance. Walter Paisley in the bike. Mark Franzen trains, $11. The winning mutual, Captain's Glory. Mark Separito was second. Candace Kay and Joel Bussey third. 2:04 1/5 is the time for the mile trot, and the first half of the daily double is number 4.
And the second race, these are Illinois-bred fillies, maidens. We had a full field, no changes, and a good finish.
And there goes Fox Valley Annie. Fox Valley Annie on the outside has a neck in front. It's Sweet Caroline in second. Little Miss Liz in third. Now they're in the final eighth of a mile. And Fox Valley Annie is urging with the lead. Here they come turning for home. It's Fox Valley Annie with the lead. It's Sweet Caroline and Little Miss Liz down the stretch. It's Fox Valley Annie with the lead. Little Miss Liz is coming on. Here comes Little Miss Liz. It's Fox Valley Annie, Little Miss Liz on the inside. Sweet Caroline. 3 horses at the wire.
And in the photo, number 5, Fox Valley Annie comes through for us. Randy Jacobs, the driver. John Bootenshane trains. The time 2:03 4/5, 40 winning mutual. Number 6, Little Miss Liz was second. Sweet Caroline B third. The double of 4 and 5, 47.60. A 5-6 perfecta, $27.20.
And that's the daily double from Tuesday at Maywood Park. Stay tuned. We're going to be back with more racing action right after this. A little bit later in the program, we'll have more with Terry Leonard and then handicapping Wednesday. Welcome back, and we're looking at the racing action from Tuesday night's card at Maywood Park. The third race trifecta conditions are non-winners of a race and a lifetime at the basic claiming price of $8,000. We had a field of 8, but one scratch. Pure speculation was a late veterinary scratch due to lameness, so he's out of that race, but still a field of 7.
They're moving by 8 3/4, and there goes I Told You. I Told You. No opens up by 3 lengths, but Lawyer's Freedom moves onto the outside second. Followed on the inside, Bobby Love and Mark 4. Now they're in the final eighth of a mile. I Told You has the lead by 4 lengths. Here they come turning for home. It's I Told You with the lead. It's Lawyer's Freedom a distant second, followed now by Mark 4 in third. It's I Told You under a heavy whip. It's Lawyer's Freedom in second. A late move by Demetrios Love. It's I Told You. Lawyer's Freedom, Demetrios Brett is third.
And it was number 1, I Told You So. Oliensko on the bike, Delensko train 6:20, the winning mutual, and a new lifetime mark, 2:02 1/5. Lawyer's Freedom and Scott Robbins second, Demetrios Brett and Stan Taco third. Perfecta 1 and 2, $19. 1, 2, 3 on the try, $107.40.
The fourth race, fillies and mares that are non-winners is $7,500. Last 6 or non-winners of 5 races in a lifetime. 7 horses. Tony will bring them home.
They're moving by the 3/4 mile mark. Wild and Gay has the lead 2 lengths. It's Slurpee in second. On the outside, that's J.G. Glory. On the inside, Costly's Cousin Wants Racing Room. Here comes Gentle Jody 3 wide. Here they come turning for home. It's Wild and Gay with the lead. Here comes Slurpee and she's out for the drive. Wild and Gay. Here comes Slurpee with a rush. It's Slurpee on the outside now to take command. It is Slurpee at the wire.
Driven by Ron Marsh and trained by Luke Dalton, Slurpee at $4, 158 and 3. Our Miller Lite long shot, Costly's Cousin was second, 640 to place, not too bad. Wild and Gay was third, 2-4 Perfecta, 30-40.
You're always bragging.
Well, I had the Perfecta.
You're always bragging. 5th race. There are 8 claimers, they're fillies and mares. There's a field of 8, there's no changes, and here's the call.
Now they drive into the far turn. It's Come On Patty, a la Burnsome. Third moving second, a la Burnsome with a rush. Is up to challenge and now Power On Boy. On the inside, that's Come On Patty, March Victory. Here they come turning for home. It's a la Burnsome with the lead. It's Come On Patty in second, followed by March Victory. Down the stretch, it's a la Burnsome opening up the lead now with every stride. It's all a la Burnsome tonight. It's March Victory. Come On Patty is third.
And the victory goes to number 5, a la Burnsome, with Fred Finn Jr., Sam Bates trains, 1180 the winning mutual. March Victory and Dale Heitman second. Come On Patty and Jeff Croninger third. 2 minutes and 1/5 is the time for the mile. 5-1 Perfecta, 47.40. 5-1-4 on the track, $431 even.
And the 6th race, this is an invitational trot. The post positions drawn by groups. $12,000 on the line. 8 riders, Tony's call.
Moving out of second, they're halfway home. A minute flat, now they drive into the clubhouse turn. It's Denny 2, Zip with the lead. Indian Tom is on the outside second. East Ridge Star in third, followed by Midnight Sunrise. It's 4D, it's King's Hope, Doc's Devlin, and Morashiola. Now they curve into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter. Your leader is Denny 2, Zip. On the outside, it's Indian Tom, East Ridge Star, but here comes 4D. Now fourth, now 3 wide, third moving to second. They're driving by the 3/4 mile mark. Denny 2 Zip has the lead. 4D, he's alongside a challenge in second. East Ridge Star. Doc's Devlin is 3 wide. Here they come trotting for home. Between horses, it's 4D with the lead. It's Doc's Devlin coming on down the stretch. It's Doc's Devlin on the outside now to take command. It's 4D, a late move on the outside by East Ridge Star. It's Doc's Devlin with the lead at the wire.
And it was Doc's Devlin with Dave McGee paying $8.20. James Eaton trains a 2-minute mile. Winning the photo for second was 4D, finishing third East Ridge Star, the 7-6 Perfecta, $124.40.
On to the 7th race. Their nominals of 3 races are $9,000 in a lifetime, to be claimed for $8,000. Number 9, Bronze Pride, was sick, had to be scratched out of that race, but still a competitive field of 8.
But Paragon LaRue now flies up on the outside now to challenge and take command. Here comes K's Overtime, moving into second. That's Scott's Magic in third. Here comes Sunshine Jim. Now they drive into the far turn. It's Paragon LaRue with the lead. It's K's Overtime, Sunshine Jim. Here they come turning for home. It's Paragon LaRue with the lead. K's Overtime is out for the drive. It's Paragon LaRue. It's K's Overtime. Here comes Sunshine Jim. It's Paragon LaRue with the lead at the wire. K's Overtime, Sunshine Jim is third.
And it was number 5, Paragon LaRue. Reed Remley, the winning driver and trainer. 820 is the winning mutual. K's Overtime and Ron Marsh was second. Sunshine Gem and Gerald Grevin go third. 2:01 and 1 is the time for the mile. 5-8 Perfecta, 40.60. 5-8-7 on the try, $263.
And the feature race, the Melrose Park Series Final, brought together Best Favorite, Bionic Dart, Carolina Collins, Never Miss, Jura Bell, Miss Bestis, Judy's Delight, and Rondella Hanover.
They're off. Between horses, there goes Never Miss out for the lead on the inside. Carolina Collins, joined to the outside by Judy's Delight. Into the turn they race, and Never Miss. He's on the outside now to take command. It's Carolina Collins, second, 3 lengths, Best Favorite. In third on the outside, Judy's Delight. Followed in that first turn by Jerabelle. It's Miss Bestis, followed by Ronelda Hanover. And trailing to the quarter, it's Bionic Dart. It's a battle up front. It's Never Miss on the inside, and Judy's Delight. They're by the quarter, 27-3 the quarter. It's Never Miss with the lead, but Judy's Delight. He's on the outside, a challenge in second. Hold on the inside, Carolina Collins in third. It's Best Favorite. Here comes Miss Bestest, ranging up on the outside. Followed on the inside of horses by Jerabel. It's Ronaldo Hanover. It's Bionic Dart on the outside. They're driving by the half, and your leader is Never Miss. They're halfway home. 57-3. Now they drive into the clubhouse turn. Your leader is Never Miss. On the outside, Judy's Delight is an up and challenging second. Carolina Collins in third. It's Miss Bestest. She's moving up 3 wide. There goes Ronaldo Hanover. Now they curve into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter. It's Never Miss, your leader, Miss Bestest. Now moving second down the outside. Followed on the inside, it's Carolina Collins. On the far outside, on the outside with a rush, Bionic Dart. They're driving by the 3/4 mile mark. It's Never Miss with the lead, Miss Bestest. But on the outside, Bionic Dart. 3 wide on the inside, it's Carolina Collins. Here comes Ronaldo Hanover between horses. Here they come, turning for home. It's Never Miss with the lead. Miss Bestest is out for the drive. Never Miss. Here comes Miss Bestest with a rush. Never Miss on the inside. Miss Bestest, another move. Here comes Miss Bestest. 2 horses at the wire.
And it was our choice. That's right. I don't know I'm bragging because I got 980 out of Miss Bestest this time. Laverne Hosteller drove. Sam the Mole trains 158-1. Never Miss finished second, and Jerabel was third. Teddy for third with Ronelda Hanover.
Ronelda.
I got it right that time. Perfecta 5-3, 30-40. Your turn.
No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Miss Bestest. Now you were saying go for the third
Stay
time.
with her.
9th race. They're 4-year-olds and under. They're fillies. They're non-winners of 2 races in a lifetime. Another late veterinary scratch. BS's Little Bears Lane out of that race.
They're by the 3/4 mile mark. And Domsdale draws clear again. On the outside, Ship She Woman is 3 wide, 4th, now 3rd. Under the whip, 2nd on the outside. Around the turn, it's Domsdale and Ship She Woman. Here they come, turning for home. Domsdale is under urging. Now here comes Ruby Bow between horses. It's Domsdale. Here comes Ruby Bow with a rush. Domsdale has the lead. Here comes Ruby Bow. It's Ruby Bow on the outside, and Domsdale. Ruby Bow. Domsdale at the wire.
And a long shot winner benefiting from the rail, Ruby Bow. Dale Pletcher, the winning driver. Darcy Pletcher, the winning trainer. 1880, the winning mutual. Domsdale and Oliensko was second on account of you, and Jay Garrels was third. 2:04-1 is the time for the mile. 162 trifecta combination, $304.20.
And we conclude with the 10th race, $8,000 claimers, now winners of $1,500. Last 5, 9 horses, Tony's call.
1:01 into the clubhouse turn. They race. Inclination maintains a 1-length lead. It's Silver Wolf right there in second. Midnight Eagle in third on the outside. Followed on the inside, it's Marengo Wolf and Steve Skipper. Now they curve into the back stretch, approaching the final quarter. Inclination 2 lengths. It's Silver Wolf second on the outside. Midnight Eagle in third. It's Marengo Wolf. He needs racing room. It's Steve Skipper. Saki's return. And Ardmore Bay. They're by the 3/4 mile mark. It's Inclination with the lead. It's Midnight Eagle, another move. It's Silver Wolf in third. On the inside of horses, Marengo Wolf and Steve Skipper. Here they come, turning for home. Inclination has the lead. Silver Wolf is out for the drive. Down the stretch, Inclination, Silver Wolf. It's Inclination with the lead. It's Inclination under the whip. At the wire, Silver Wolf is second. Marengo Wolf third.
And it was Inclination in. Ernie Adam in the bike. Bob Farrington trains. The time 2 minutes and a tick. A new mark. 660 winning mutual. Silver Wolf on the rail was second. Number 9 Marengo Wolf was third. We have a 5-1 perfective 2280, 519 try, 150.80, and a 1-5 daily double, $97.
Things are getting pretty sad when you can handicap. Now
I
I'm
told you.
1,500 last 5.
I gave you that one. Okay.
We
next.
still have handicapping to look forward to. Won't that be nice?
Yeah, but
Mike?
first we got something in
But first
between.
we've got more of our conversation with Terry Leonard coming up right after this.
Many of you fans probably wonder what is it like to compete against Dave McGee, Randy Jacobs, Walter Paisley, Dale Heitman, and Ron Marsh. Well, we asked Terry Leonard what he thinks of the top drivers in Chicago and the harness racing fans.
How do you keep yourself up to a level of competition, say, with them, or is it, or do you even think about that or take that in consideration when you're driving?
Well, I think anybody in my situation has to realize that you can't be near as sharp as the top guys, because it's simply a matter of action and reaction. And a few years ago, when we were racing a stable of 15 to 20 horses, and we were racing not necessarily 8, 9 heats a night, but we were racing 8 or 9 heats a week. And at that time, I could feel that I was that sharp or that good. And as now, when we're racing 4 or 5 heats a week, 3 heats a week, during the summer when it's hard to get started, maybe race 2 heats a week. And if you make a bad move, you dwell on that all week long. You say, I should have been out, I should have been in, I should have left, I should have sat. When you race every night, a couple, 3, 4 heats a night, it's history. You don't worry about if you did something wrong or whatever. So it is really tough to compete with those guys when they do drive that much. And anybody that says it's not, that they can go in there and be as sharp as one of the guys that races all that much, is, I think, fooling himself. But on the other hand, I do feel we do have some bonuses out here, because my brother and myself, we do work with these horses every day, and we do train them every day. And so we know if that horse is sharp, or if he got a bad trip last week, or if he's a little bit off or a little bit lame. So maybe we race him a little bit accordingly to how he is. If he trained really sharp, or if he felt good warming up, you know, you might race him different than if he's a little bit sore, a little bit lame. So a lot of times knowing your horse, I think, is a big benefit, because the top guys just don't have time to be out there warming up all their horses, going the last trips. So there is some benefits to being able to do that.
Well, from where you sit as participating in training and bringing along these young horses and driving and taking care of them in the injuries and competing at the racetracks with the other drivers and other trainers, in terms of fairness, how fair can you tell the harness racing public that's looking at you right now how fair the game is for them to play?
I would think harness racing now is as fair as it's been in a long time. I think with what the Horsemen and Management instituted this summer has done a tremendous asset to the industry and the fans as a whole. I think if you just look at the trainer standings, you can see the vast difference in the way it was at Maywood in the spring and the way it was at Sportsman's this summer. But also, on the other hand, anybody that says that there's no cheating or something going on in an industry, I think would be pretty naive to say that, because it's, no matter what business you're in, if you're dealing with dollars and people, and there's money to be won and money to be lost, whether it's in commodities or the insurance business or doctors' fraud or scams, people are always going to try to find an easier way to make a buck. So I think it's as clean as we've had it in a long time, but we're still working for it.
Well, Chicago Harness Racing congratulates Terry Leonard on just being elected to the Illinois Harness Horsemen's Association Board of Directors, and we really appreciate his candor and the trip out to Harvard, Illinois. Stay tuned. We're going to be handicapping with Mike Paradise right after this. Welcome back, and we're handicapping Wednesday night's card from Maywood Park, not Sportsman's Park, Maywood Park. And again, you know, now I know where Harvard, Illinois is.
Yeah.
It's far out there. You know what I think? I think I need to sit out under the oak trees for a while.
Put you over
maybe
there.
what I need.
They have a pool for horses.
Right, you know,
it'd be nice.
Like just relax out there in Harvard. And then coming up this Friday, it's really exciting because I'm going to Joliet.
I'm going with you. Yeah.
We're going to be at the opening of the Off-Track Betting Parlor in Joliet, Illinois. We're going to do Saturday's show from Joliet on Friday night. We'll be there around 10.
Around 10.
10 to midnight we'll be there, and Mike will be giving out some winners. But he's got some winners for you tonight. And in that first race, in the first half of the Daily Double, they're non-winners of a race in a lifetime. But look for Johnny's Dream.
Well, I thought the source fits well here. Come out of non-winners at 2, and big effort last time. I think the source will win, and I'm going to use a long shot in the second race, Grace Yorktown.
And we've got a late Daily Double key in that 10th race, and it's also a trifecta key. They're 8-claimers, they're 3- and 4-year-olds. Copper Coin is who Mike is going with.
Well, Copper Coin had the 8-hole last time. He's out of non-winners of 5 for 10 claimers. This is an easy condition. Horse moves inside. 1 Mac is the main foe.
Okay, in the third race, there are $8,000 claimers. They're fillies and mares that are nominals of $1,500 in the last 5 starts. Go get them, girls. Hop Toad.
Hop Toad will be my key. I got a long shot for you, too. I'm looking for Hop Toad to go out and grab the lead, but I'm concerned because Dreamy Girl will have the same thing in mind. That could set things up for our Miller Lite long shot. Lake Hills Gold. Going to get the cover. She lacked last time. Got a good chance here for trainer Gerald Hansen.
Now, you just brought up that light long shot because I keep forgetting to tell everybody.
That's right.
Hattie D with Dave McGee in that 5th race.
Interesting race because the one Hot Dog Casserole and Hattie D both figure to leave. One will have the lead, the other one will have the 2-hole, so of course both of them figure here. J Indian Princess will try to come from out of it, but she's been off, and I don't know how she's going to handle this track.
There are 8 claimers in that 7th race, and from the rail, Golden Wellwood with Laverne Hostetler.
Well, he's not a sound horse, but I'll tell you one thing, he does well, and that's called winning. He came off being lame, won by 9.5. He's inside, he gets out in time, he's going to be tough to beat. Brian Scott, Yankee Showboat, the 2 main foes.
Okay, and on to the 8th race. It's time for the main event. They're fillies and mares. An invitational handicap. The post positions were drawn by groups, and this is how it came out. Union Silk and Ron Marsh have the rail. Ideal Fresh and Tom Harmer come next. Campanetti with Jim Curran. Warm Mink with Larry Smith. Sand the Floor with Dave McGee. And from the outside, Annie Crombie and Tom Simmons. Sand the Floor, that's your pick?
That's my pick. You know,
copying me from last week.
Eleanor, the key of this race will be the first turn, right off the bat. The decision will have to be, what is Annie going to do? If she can either leave, try to get to the front end. I think Ideal Fresh is going out, or she can stay behind, try to flush out Sand the Floor. I think her best chance is on the front end here, because I think Sand the Floor has too strong of a brush. I think Sand the Floor is going to get second over cover in this race here and simply outrush this field. Look for Campanetti also to be charging late.
Yeah, but what about the invader here, Warm Mink?
She's got to make a believer out of me, Eleanor. These races she won was against easier company, and I know that Hazel's slower, but I know she has a lot of wins, but most of those were at the fairs. I just think she's in too tough.
I'm sticking with Ideal Fresh. Come on, Tommy
Okay.
Harmer. And in this 9th race, we have Just Claimed, but Figure Her to Win right back for new trainer. It's not the only way to go, the better way to go. Fly First Class.
I'm not sure what that means, but I'm going to tell you why I like Fly First Class. We had her last time. She's inside against the horse to beat Unnoticed. And whether Unnoticed leaves or Woodless leaves, Fly First Class should get the better trip. She always does well at Maywood Park. She's a one-move horse. Daryl Butsy's got to get her out at the right time. One move at the right time will do it.
Woodness. One move at the right time is going to bring woodness, like right there.
Not bad for a price, yeah?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Coming up tomorrow, you want to know what's coming up tomorrow? It's Trifecta Night.
Yes.
And the Cardinal Eliminations.
It's good.
2 divisions.
2 divisions.
And the Star Pointer Series Consolation is tomorrow.
Yeah,
so
Tony will be
tomorrow will
here.
be a very, very special day, and you won't want to miss it. And then Friday, again, one more time. Where are we going to be?
We'll be at Joliet.
Okay.
And by the way, there's a nice handicap at Maywood Friday
Yes,
night.
it's at the Jefferson Park Mall in Joliet. All of our Joliet fans have to come out there and see us.
I got to find it first.
Okay. So until next time, we'll see you at the races.
Good night.
Chicago Harness Racing is an exclusive presentation of Pacesetter Productions.
Chicago Harness Racing has been brought to you in part by Miller High Life, the best comes shining through. By Arrow Chevrolet and Chrysler Plymouth. And by the Illinois Department of Agriculture, supporting harness racing throughout the state.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you